Hello, everybody. Glad to have you here today. If you have a Bible and you're able and you want to follow along this morning, if you're not driving down the interstate, we'll be in the 23rd proverb, Proverbs 23, and we will be looking at verses 15 and 16. And here is a couple of proverbs that probably really suit or fit what most of us consider to be proverbs. These are proverbs written, given for the child, encouraging them to be a wise child, an honest child, and just so again, kind of, I think what most of us think of as really proverbs. And so verse 15 says, My son, if thy heart be wise, my heart shall rejoice, even mine. Yes, my reins shall rejoice when thy lips speak right things. And so we have two things that the child is told to do: to make wise, make good choices, good decisions. Your heart be wise, and then your lips speak right things. And so the child is encouraged to make good decisions and to speak right things, to speak honestly, to speak truthfully, not to speak foolishly is the direction. And the reason for that, he says that my heart will rejoice, my reins will rejoice. And reins, the word reins in this situation literally means the kidneys. And what the writer was talking about, what the Old Testament idea is here, was the very deepest level of emotion that was as deep as it could go. And he said, down to my core, it will make me happy if you are a wise and truthful child. And my reins will rejoice, my heart will rejoice. To jump for joy is the idea there when it says rejoice. When my child does wise things, speaks honestly, he says, I will be overjoyed. And I think probably most of us as parents, we can certainly relate to that statement. When our children do walk and follow the wisdom of God, when they are obedient to the principles and the teachings of the Word of God, when they are truthful in their speech, when they make wise decisions, when they don't say foolish, crazy things, how it moves us and overjoys us at our very deepest level. And it's interesting, if you back up and look, that these two proverbs are following immediately after the Proverbs on correcting a child. That they follow that again right after he talks about that, and I think that's intentional. I think that's the plan of God. That right after the section on discipline, then we rejoice when they are obedient, when they are wise, and that we are as parents responsible for teaching our children to make wise decisions and to speak truthfully. Not only to teach them that, but to model them. It's been years, they may still show it, I don't know, but I always think back to that commercial It was an advertisement, anti-drug commercial where the daddy walks in the room and the son is messing, I think, with marijuana, if I remember right. And he says, what are you doing? Where'd you learn this? And the boy looks at him and says, from you. We are responsible, for teaching our children to be honest, to be upright. When they see us, when they see their parents calling to work sick when they're really not sick so they can go play golf or something, when they see their parents take advantage of a cashier or a waitress and then laugh about it that that they were able to pull it off, when they hear their parents laughing about cheating on their income taxes, those kind of things, when they see their when they hear their parents telling other people things that they know is a lie, they're seeing that. We are responsible for teaching our children to make wise decisions, to be truthful in how they act, not just in discipline as the previous proverb, but as an example. It's kind of sad to see it when to think of a parent disciplining their child for something that they themselves are guilty of. And so right after the passage on discipline, we have this proverb about being wise and truthful. And the son needs to see that in the father as well. You have a good day, and we will see you back here tomorrow morning.